Maverick's riveting startup case study. From overdue DVDs to streaming supremacy, the unstoppable rise of Reed Hastings and Netflix. Summary. Dive into the thrilling narrative of Reed Hastings, a maverick entrepreneur, who morphed Netflix from a humble DVD by mail service into a global streaming powerhouse, challenging the very core of traditional entertainment. Armed with audacity, intelligence, and a profound understanding of technology, Hastings navigated Netflix through a sea of skepticism and competition. He drove it from being a mere startup to a titan with over 200 million subscribers across 190 countries, redefining the entertainment industry forever. This is an exhilarating tale of innovation, risk, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of a vision. Journey with us into the epicenter of digital disruption and witness how the future of entertainment was rewritten. Unraveling the Real. Reed Hastings' audacious journey from DVD rentals to Netflix's streaming supremacy. In the heart of Santa Clara County, a region known as the birthplace of Silicon Valley, Reed Hastings, an ambitious entrepreneur, found himself in a predicament. A whopping $40 late fee for the rental of Apollo 13 at Blockbuster gnawed at him. Born in 1960 to a prominent lawyer and a public school teacher, Hastings inherited the pedigree of law and the spirit of service. He came from a family where intellectual rigor and public service were not just virtues but a way of life. But the business world was an arena where such pedigree mattered less than ingenuity, determination, and the capacity for relentless innovation. Hastings was no stranger to this. His earlier ventures, Pure Software and Pure Atria, both of which dealt with debugging software, had given him a taste of Silicon Valley's fast-paced business culture. But the late fee was the nudge that spurred Hastings to make a daring bet on an industry traditionally ruled by brick-and-mortar stores, the home movie and video game rental services. In 1997, Hastings teamed up with Mark Randolph, a marketing specialist, to found Netflix, a DVD by mail rental service. Notably, the idea wasn't born out of a eureka moment but came as the best of numerous mediocre ideas discussed by the duo. Hastings, the pragmatic entrepreneur, proved to be the perfect foil to Randolph's passionate brainstorming sessions. In their numerous brainstorming sessions, Randolph proposed several ideas ranging from customized baseball bats to personalized dog food. Hastings was quick to dismiss them, asserting that customized businesses were difficult to scale and were never destined for success. These interactions highlighted an essential entrepreneurial wisdom. Great ideas are not products of sudden inspiration but evolve from a deliberate process of refining numerous mediocre ones. From inception, the DVD rental service was not the ultimate vision for Netflix but a stepping stone towards it. Their choice was pragmatic. DVDs were easier and cheaper to mail than VHS tapes, and the emerging DVD player market promised future growth. What seemed like an inconsequential business, renting DVDs by mail, was the seed that would grow into a towering redwood. Netflix's success didn't just stem from a great idea. It hinged on getting the right people on board, and the perfect person was Mitch Lowe, an industry veteran who understood the movie rental business. Lowe was more than a movie enthusiast. He was a living recommendation algorithm with an uncanny ability to predict customers' tastes. With him on board, Netflix had not only an industry insider but a living embodiment of its future algorithmic recommendation system. However, success in the startup world isn't just about good ideas and the right people. It's also about focus. At crucial junctures, Netflix's founders made daring decisions to focus on their core vision. They rejected the lure of diversifying into DVD sales when negotiations with Amazon fell through, recognizing that Amazon's entry into DVD sales would overshadow their fledgling effort. More significantly, they phased out pay-per-rental in favor of a subscription model, a decision prompted by testing different service models. The elimination of late fees resonated with customers, and even though a segment of customers preferred the pay-per-rental model, Netflix chose to put all their eggs in one basket, the subscription model. This focus wasn't just strategic but a demonstration of courage, a willingness to bet everything on a single vision. The move to a subscription-based model marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It was a pivotal moment that set the stage for Netflix's evolution into a streaming service. Underlying these strategic decisions was a distinct corporate culture characterized by freedom, responsibility, and candid communication. From its start, Netflix fostered an environment where employees were not just expected to follow orders, but to question, innovate, and disrupt. It wasn't just about performing a task, it was about transforming an industry. This culture became the bedrock of Netflix's transformation from a DVD rental service to a streaming giant. As the digital age dawned, Hastings' vision of a streaming service seemed increasingly viable. Netflix launched its streaming service in 2007, a significant strategic pivot that would revolutionize the entertainment industry. By now, Hastings was known for his visionary leadership and relentless drive for innovation. However, venturing into uncharted territory wasn't without its challenges. Licensing content was expensive and tedious. Building a content library robust enough to justify the monthly subscription was no small task. Hastings, however, was undeterred. His tenacity and belief in the digital future drove Netflix's evolution. Initially, Netflix's streaming library was less than impressive, comprising largely of B-list movies and aging TV shows. This, coupled with the initially slow adoption of high-speed internet, dampened the early response to Netflix's streaming service. But Hastings' resolve did not waver. He understood that as broadband access increased, streaming would become the norm, and Netflix would be at the forefront of that transformation. As more households got high-speed internet, Netflix's user base steadily increased, proving his foresight accurate. However, a new challenge arose. Content creators started realizing the value of their digital rights and began demanding higher prices or even withdrawing their content from Netflix. While this could have been a blow to many companies, Hastings saw it as an opportunity to redefine Netflix once again. If he couldn't lease content, he would create it. In 2013, Netflix released its first original series, House of Cards, a political thriller that would redefine television programming. Not only did Netflix fund the show's production, but it also released all episodes simultaneously, ushering in the era of binge-watching. The gamble paid off. House of Cards was a massive hit, garnering critical acclaim and popular success. Netflix's shift from being a distribution platform to a content creator had been successful, and it would shape the future strategy of the company. It wasn't long before other original series and films followed, turning Netflix into a major player in the entertainment industry. Today, Netflix boasts over 200 million subscribers worldwide, with revenues exceeding $25 billion as of 2021. The company that began as a DVD rental service by mail has become a global streaming giant that produces award-winning content. Netflix's journey is not just a tale of technological innovation and strategic foresight. It's a story about the audacious spirit of entrepreneurship embodied by Reed Hastings. However, as the landscape of streaming services becomes more competitive with the entry of Disney+, Apple TV+, Amazon Prime, and others, the future holds new challenges for Netflix. But if history is any indication, Netflix, under Hastings' leadership, will not only meet these challenges head-on but will also find innovative ways to redefine the industry once again. In the world of Reed Hastings, there are no late fees, just the relentless pursuit of the next innovation. And perhaps that is the most important lesson from his journey. In the world of entrepreneurship, there is no final destination, just the endless pursuit of the next big idea. Top 10 references. 1. Netflixed: The Epic Battle for America's Eyeballs, by Gina Keating. A comprehensive book that chronicles the founding and rise of Netflix. 2. That Will Never Work: The Birth of Netflix and the Amazing Life of an Idea, by Randolph. This is a book by Netflix's co-founder, giving an insider's view of the company's inception and early days. 3. No Rules Rules: Netflix and the Culture of Reinvention, by Reed Hastings and Aaron Meyer. This book provides insights into the unique and innovative culture at Netflix, straight from its co-founder and CEO. 4. Netflix vs. the World, a documentary that tracks the rise of Netflix. It covers the company's journey, including its epic battle with Blockbuster and its evolution into a streaming service. 5. Reed Hastings, Netflix: You Can't Manage Innovation, an interview with Reed Hastings on McKinsey's website where he discusses managing innovation. 6. How Netflix is Changing the TV Industry, an article from Business Insider that gives insights into how Netflix changed the TV industry. 7. The Evolution of Netflix, a detailed breakdown on Investopedia of Netflix's evolution from a DVD rental service to a major streaming platform. 8. From DVD rental to streaming: The Rise and Rise of Netflix, a timeline by The Guardian detailing Netflix's ascent. 9. The Netflix Effect, a report from the Wall Street Journal that provides in-depth coverage of how Netflix has impacted Hollywood and changed viewing habits. 10. Netflix's corporate website. This provides access to Netflix's press releases, quarterly earnings, and reports, which are first-hand sources of information about the company's strategy, vision, and financial performance. Top 10 questions for further analysis. 1. What was unique about Netflix's business model that enabled it to disrupt the entertainment industry? 2. How has Netflix's culture of freedom and responsibility contributed to its success, and what can other businesses learn from it? 3. How did Reed Hastings and his team at Netflix innovate their product offerings over time in response to changing market trends and customer needs? 4. How did Netflix manage competition, especially during its early years, against established players like Blockbuster? 5. How has Netflix leveraged data and technology to customize and improve user experience, and what can be learned from this for other businesses? 6. How did Netflix finance its operations and growth in its early stages, and how did this change over time? 7. What were some of the key challenges Netflix faced during its growth journey, and how did it overcome them? 8. What strategies did Netflix use to expand globally, and how successful have they been? 9. How does Netflix balance between maintaining a vast content library and ensuring profitability? 10. How has Netflix managed to attract and retain talent? What role does its unique corporate culture play in this? Top 10 potential MBA case study topics for global business leaders. 1. Netflix's disruption of the traditional entertainment industry, a case study on innovative business models. 2. Building the culture of freedom and responsibility, lessons from Reed Hastings and Netflix. 3. Product evolution at Netflix, transitioning from DVD rentals to streaming. 4. Netflix versus Blockbuster, a case study on competition and strategic decision-making. 5. Harnessing data and technology for personalization, a deep dive into Netflix's recommendation algorithm. 6. The financial journey of Netflix, exploring funding and growth strategy of a startup. 7. Overcoming challenges, a case study on Netflix's expansion journey. 8. Going global, Netflix's international expansion strategy and challenges. 9. Balancing content quantity with quality, the Netflix approach. 10. Attracting and retaining talent, a look at Netflix's unique employee benefits and culture. That concludes version 1.0, our teaser. We at Global Elites Network warmly invite you, if you found this intriguing and wish to explore the fully fleshed out business case study, version 2.0, to join either our at non.school channel at https://non.school or the at mba.casestudy at https://casestudy.mba. Here, you'll gain access to and the opportunity to digest the full version 2.0 case study in depth. Every day, Maverick releases several videos that house the detailed version 2.0 on both the non-school and MBA case study channels. We'd love to hear your thoughts on any MBA case study video that grabs your attention. Don't forget, your insights could be invaluable to other members of our community, so don't shy away from sharing them in the comments.